So this is going to be very interesting today. You know why? Because it's going to be very creative. And I'm very happy to welcome to the studio today Arnaud, who is the Global Creative Director for one very big insights company. And he is also the mentor in Bevel on Capacity Building Program. Arnaud, welcome and thank you for being with us today.
Thanks a lot for the invitation, Ina. Very excited to be discussing with you.
It's very interesting for me, first of all, because with the wealth of creative ideas you have and who you are as the person, as a very creative individual, I'm first of all grateful that you became the mentor to Bevel On and bring this creative aspect to what we do in helping displaced professionals in their career shifts, in their life transitions, to find a new way of how they can integrate socially and professionally in a new environment. And if you don't mind, I would love to turn this discussion today around your main specialty, your main topic around the creativity. And probably I will start with my first question to you. You build a career around the ideation and creativity, right? So in your view, Arnaud, how can creativity or creative mindset help someone navigating uncertainty, job transition, career transition, especially in the environment that feels stuck or discouraging? How the creativity could help?
Well, actually, that creativity is a great answer to that. So, if you think about creativity, it's all about finding solutions when you are facing challenges, right? You need to attract someone's attention. You need to find a way to convince people, and that's all about finding a solution through, first of all, something which is super important, which I think is the most powerful or one of the most powerful powers that humans have, which is curiosity. So trying to understand and listen a bit more about what is in the case of looking for a job, what is the person's aspirations, their skill set, their experience. So being curious about the people, but also being curious about the environment, the context, and trying to look at that as well, and to find the right connection, the right bridge between the person, what he or she knows how to do, and this context, the environment. So creativity is all about that, and it's all about trying to be curious, pragmatic, listen, and then find these bridges.
And how did you practically implement it in your mentoring journey with your mentee in Bevel On?
So I did exactly that, and it was great because the mentee that I had the chance to work with was someone very creative and curious as well. So that was very interesting. But the first thing basically is not to talk too much, but to listen, to ask questions, to understand where this person was, where she was coming from, what were her achievements, and she had so many great achievements. So actually, I learned a lot from speaking with her, and about from hearing about all the great things that she had done, and then looking together at where she could be a great fit, a great advantage for companies, for sectors into which maybe she hadn't thought about. So that's all starting from that, and I think that we found a few interesting fits, or spaces into which a skill set or experience could shine in different ways.
Mm, very interesting. And is there the particular angle, for instance, for those people who are watching us now, wishing you could become their mentor, but then again, not having this opportunity probably yet? What would be your advice on how they can train this creativity muscle? What are the tips or insights that can pop up in mind and saying, okay, now I need to go creative way and now I need to open mindset for the new opportunities?
So there's one guy that I like a lot. Is the chief creative director of the BBDO agency in India. He's been behind fantastic campaigns, and he says that creativity is empathy in a world where no one is listening. That people sometimes, when they are challenged, when they have problems in life, it's first of all because they are not so much listened to. And it all starts with empathy, and it's through empathy that you can find solutions, creative solutions. And I think he's totally right. So maybe it's all about starting from a blank page, and if you cannot do that and ask yourself who you are, what you do, what are your skills, what is your experience, ask a friend to unpack what are the key things that make you stand out. Of course your hard skills, so what you have studied, what you have achieved, but your soft skills as well. And thinking about these soft skills, what you can what you like to do, what you enjoy doing. Try to find, what would be the new opportunities, the new places into which you could thrive. And then when you have an idea of your destination on one side and what you are on the other side, then it's all about trying to find the right journey to get there. So that's what I would try and do.
Mm-hmm. Very interesting. And while you were talking, I was thinking creativity is actually one of the skills for the future of work, right? And the insight from you would be interesting to learn, obviously, not only for those people who are displaced or looking for the new opportunities, but for those who are well settled, but probably to some extent feeling stuck. So if you are not rushed by the uncertainty of job or the life transition, for the professionals that are watching us now, how do they decode, am I creative or not? Do I need to develop the skills to fit into the future of work?
So I would say that creativity is a bit like something that you need to train every day. And to me, creativity, curiosity, and empathy, they are all linked together. They are part of the same set of muscles that you have. And it's very easy today with our mobile phones to stop exercising our curiosity, because the algorithm on the phone is going to serve you things. Not to exercise empathy and not talking to people around you, because you can put your head on the phone, or watching another screen. And therefore, when you don't do that, when you are not curious, when you are not listening to others, then you lose your creativity muscle. So I would say, try, and that's something that I tell myself every day. Try to go away from the screen, talk to people around you, listen to them. Try to be curious. Even on your screen, stop looking at what the internet is serving you, or the phone is serving you, or the AI is giving you, and try to look behind the curtains, go into places where you wouldn't go, and see what it brings. And I'm sure that if you do that, then you'll be a lot more rich, full of more ideas, and a lot more creative.
And I know that you are traveling a lot for the
Yeah.
different reasons. And I'm sure because you express this creativity and vibe, and there are a lot of people who are coming to talk to you. But when you come to meet new people, come to see what is next, what are the insight they can share, how do you do it? Because people are not so comfortable with approaching the people they don't know. And I'm sure you do. How do you do it?
How do I do it? So I don't know. I don't know how I do it. Well, maybe humor is a good way to break the ice. Taking pictures is another one. So that's one of my pet topics, which is quite linked actually to be curious and observe how people are. But take a selfie of someone. If That's a great use actually that you can have with your screen, with your smartphone. And very often, you take a picture of someone, and it breaks the ice, or you take a selfie together and breaks the ice, and then ask them about what's happening in their life, and and that's where very often great conversations are starting.
I remember, I will share with you one of my personal stories. I remember I was traveling once, and being completely tired after a long walking day. I went to the hotel where I stayed, getting the glass of wine, and there was the person we started talking about, just saying hi, hello, and sharing some moments of conversation, professional conversation in the evening. And then that went into the discussion one after another, that we became quite connected in terms of professional area, and we've been built synergies after that. And that started only from the small moment of being tired and just wanted to release the stress of the day with the glass of wine while the stranger was talking to me, right? And that changed a lot in life. And this is what I encourage also everyone who is looking for the creativity, for the new connections, for the new ideas, actually to come to talk to people. And there is another question I have to you, again, going back to the mentoring experience, where you bring a lot of creativity, right? You mentioned that this is the two-way street, and the conversation, and you've got a lot of things from your mentoring process as well, from your mentee, right? The new ideas. What was that mentoring process for you as the mentor? What did it give you? What did you get from it?
So to me, it was super interesting, the life path of that person and what she has achieved, the things she's been going through, and how open and optimistic, forward-looking she is. And that's something that sometimes you can be guilty of, to be too complacent. Because, as you say, you have a job, you have family, you have your set activities, and you follow your routine. And it's so important to disrupt the routine. And I was so much, reminded of that actually your life doesn't end with what you have today. Your life continues; it will continue to change, to evolve, and you need to look forward to these evolutions as much as you can.
Exactly. It definitely brings the dose of opportunity and the positive spirit on top of the open mindset, right, that we developed with mentoring journey, especially when you couple that with the dose of creativity.
Yes, and it gives you fantastic energy, so fantastic drive. So I hope that my mentee got a lot out of it. But I got personally so much. I learned so much, and that's great. And I'm very thankful for that.
And I'm very grateful for you agreeing to become the mentor. This is a very great gift to us and to those people who are looking for new inspiration in life, that you can give us the very interesting, creative, international executive. And again, you are starting your new mentoring journey
Yes.
soon with the new mentee. Who is inspirational as well and needs your dose of creativity and positivity. And whoever is watching us now, look, this is the beautiful process that we built together with Arnaud and other mentors in Bevel On. If you would like to join the mentoring process with us and support those people who feel a little bit down, frustrated, or probably stuck and looking for this positive moment with you, please talk to us and we will share more. Arnaud, thank you so much for this short interview. Thank you for inspiration, insights, for creative spirit that you have, and again, thank you for being the mentor for Babylon.
You're welcome. I want to thank you because it's been awesome. And if you are still hesitating on the other side of the screen, go for it. That's so enriching that you should go straight to it. Thanks a lot, Ina, and thanks a lot to the Bevel team.
Thank you, Arnaud.
Thank you.